thumbnail options.
It's just me like,
oh, I know. When I'm clicking through frame by frame,
I'm
trying to find
always
a thumbnail, you're
I'm always
in
blurry.
the middle of doing some kind of movement.
I'm never still.
doing some kind of thing.
That's how I am.
So you're doing a thing.
I can't sit
That's
still.
okay. Oh, hey. What is up? Crosshair. What is up, Mistress?
Hello.
Low slides in, the electric slide. Hello, everyone.
Do you know how to do the electric slide? Because I do.
Of course you do. Fred probably taught you.
I sure did.
Ah.
No, we totally did it at a wedding once. It was amazing.
So Pfizer.
The worst. Hello.
Hi, peeps. Hi. How's it going? It's been a while since you read this one. You didn't get a chance to reread it. I managed to. I did it. I reread it on Friday. And I'm glad you found a copy too.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I was really happy to reread it. It's a very, there's a lot of stuff that happens. So it's and Crosshair,
yeah.
it's been 3 hours, so.
There you go. Well, I finished it this morning.
Nice.
Woke up, had my coffee. I'd read half of it already, and then I just finished the other half.
So, Cathy, what book are we talking about this week?
We're talking
Or
about
this month.
That's true. This month, The Wicked and the Divine, Volume 1,
The
by Gillen McKelvey and Wilson Cowles. There's also the colorist Matthew Wilson. And the writer, Kieran Gillen. Oh no, Kieran McKelvey, Wilson Cowles, those are all last names. I'm an idiot. So Kieran Gillen is the writer, Jamie McKelvey is the artist, Matthew Wilson is the colorist, and Clayton Cowles is the letterer.
Do you think Kieran Gillen is related to Karen Gillen?
I hope so.
Okay.
I think that'd be really interesting.
In my brain, that's how it is.
One thing I do want to do with this book, which we have done previously, is towards the end of our talk today. I'm gonna sneeze. Fuck! It went away. Anyways, I want to see if this was made into a movie, who would we cast? Because I have some opinions.
Well, can I cast myself as everything? Because I want to be in this fucking movie.
You can cast yourself as one character. You have to choose.
Okay. Alright. I'll think about
Although
it.
I have an opinion on who I think you should play.
Who is it?
We'll get to
Oh,
that
god
later.
damn it. Okay.
We'll
All
get to that
Very
later.
important.
It's also because a lot of the characters, the way they're drawn, look like
Is one of them Rihanna?
actor. Yes.
Yes, dude, I knew
Okay.
it.
It's Rihanna / the woman who played Valkyrie in Thor.
Tessa Thompson.
Yes.
I love her. She's so good. She would actually be great. Okay, right. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
We're like,
Let's start with general impressions. You want to go first?
sure. I fucking love this comic. Liz had told me to read it a while ago, and I just never got around to it. And as I'm reading it, I'm like, why did I never read this before? It has mythology, and it's a comic book. So immediately sold on starting to read the first couple pages. The names that were mentioned, I was like, why do I know this? Uh-oh.
It's Ben.
Answer him.
Hi, I called because I was locked out of the apartment. No worries.
It is like an edgy American Gods. I guess that's why
I know.
I kind of liked it.
I have to go because we're streaming, but I just wanted to let you know. Okay, bye.
Bye, Ben. I heard bye.
Amazing. Okay.
So yeah, I loved it. Mind you, I did feel like it was very character heavy.
Yes.
So I was kind of I finished reading it and I'm like, I'm confused about a lot of things. Even while I was reading it, I was confused about what the fuck is happening? What is the point? Why is it only 2 years and they die? I guess it's not explained fully yet. Or whatever.
It isn't really fully explained. And I bought volume 2 and I still haven't read it. But I can, and then I can lend it
The
to you.
sneeze is back. Ugh. It's not working. What the hell is this?
That's a moon lamp.
That's so.
But it doesn't
Did you
look
get
good.
this
It
off,
doesn't look
off
very
like
good.
an Instagram?
Yeah, yes.
Oh my god! I need to get a Kleenex. I'll be back.
Bye, Cathy.
That's hilarious that you fucking actually bought
It actually looked good in the photos, and it looks like garbage in real life. Classic. Okay.
What are your first impressions?
Well, this is my second impression because I read it, I think at some point either earlier this year or last year, on a train. I loved it. And I bought volume 2, and then I just, for whatever reason, didn't continue with the series. I think because we started reading so many others, and so it just got lost in the shuffle. But rereading it, I enjoyed it just as much. I don't know. I think it's fucking cool book. I think Gesundheit. Stories like these that are really character driven, when the characters are compelling, are very appealing to me. So plot wise, what actually happens? Not too much. It's mostly,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's mostly the protagonist discovering things, learning information, and meeting people. But in terms of an actual linear plot, I don't know. It's like, this person's killed, this person killed, this.
It's more like a
discover
book,
this,
a
you
book
meet
of
this person.
introductions.
Exactly.
And like setting the scene.
But
Which,
I
mind
love
you,
the
like a
character
lot,
you meet
because
this
we're
person.
reading a lot of like first volumes and stuff. That's usually the point of the first issue. But my only thing is I still don't like. How do I explain this? Not that I don't believe her motivations, like the main character.
Oh.
I don't like. Because her thing is like she feels out of place, I guess, in what she's doing in her life, and like she really has this. She's like drawn to the gods and all these things, but I feel like it's very much like when I was like 15, 16 and like an angsty emo teen, and I'm like, nobody fucking understands me and like blah blah. So I feel like that's the point in her life where she's at.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a childish motivation for me.
It is childish, but it's kind of believable in the same way, right? I think it's part that, and also there's definitely something. She has some kind of higher calling that is being.
So that's the thing.
There's a mystery around her that hasn't been explained yet. I think that's why the gods, like, when they meet her, they actually give her the time of day rather than just like.
So do you think they probably like know?
I think they can sense something.
So that's the thing. Like, as I'm reading, I'm like, okay, but she's idolizing these gods, even though they are gods, I guess. She's idolizing these people, but like, it's more of like a very shallow reasoning. Yeah. But then by the end, when there's that kind of like cliffhanger moment, I'm like, oh fuck. Like, tons of like questions just like came out of me, like, as of just the last fucking 3 panels.
Oh, what a cool way to end it. What a cool way to end it. Okay, so going through, Mistrich likes setups like this. You think you read it when kickstarting Scion originally?
Oh.
That was how long ago? When was that? Crosshair is torn between this being the best novel of season 2 or the best novel of all of book club. Damn!
That's pretty dope.
That is. I am thrilled with either thing.
I mean, yeah.
I do read the best things while on a train. Like, most of my favorite graphic novels I read on a train for some reason.
I don't like reading stuff on, like, vacation, whatever. Like, I don't like reading graphic novels on vacation because I finish them so fast.
But see, I read them when I'm on a train on my way somewhere where I know there are comic shops, so I can buy more and then read them on the way back.
But then you have to carry, like, 10 fucking stacks of comics. I'd rather get, like, one giant book and, like, read it while I'm there.
No, see, I like it because you can fit it into the outside pockets of suitcases.
That's true.
So I, like, usually when I go on trips, I have, like, 10 stuffed into each pocket, and I'm, like, just
and
going through them.
It does make, like, they're easier reads if you're on vacation because you're not just, like, sitting in your room reading all the time.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Mistrich, so I like this kind of story, but doesn't like Kieran Gillen.
Not so much, but this is Mistrich's reasonings behind it.
I feel like he writes seniors and adults going, hello fellow teens, you guys act like this, don't you? But that's kind of the thing is, like, a lot of teens do, though. Especially now with, like, social media and all this fucking bullshit.
Like, we didn't grow up as saturated in social, like, as emerged, like,
we had no fucking social media when we were growing up as teens. It was like,
thank Christ,
it was like
face-to-face
shit only.
With, like, or being a preteen, or a kid with Twitter.
Oh my god!
Think of all the stupid shit that we did as kids.
I can't even
thankfully have vanished into the ether because nobody was filming us and nobody tweeted about it.
The thing is, like, I can't even formulate like smart things to say on Twitter at my age. Like, I can't even imagine, like,
no.
Not to say there aren't, like, teens and preteens who aren't super smart, but it's just like, why? Like, just write in a diary. But that's what social media is now.
Exactly.
It's an online diary.
People
and,
just
like,
scream into the void. Ugh.
Ugh, we're so, like, fed up with the youths. She's a teenager through and through, no doubt. Might be my favorite after Saga. Nothing beats Saga.
Yeah, Kaiser Armrick, I think I'm still on the Saga hype parade until the end of time, but...
Gods, check. Clear graphics, check. Flow is steady, check. Want to buy all of it now? Check. Excellent bad guy, Lucy. Check. Has it all. 5-year-olds win Fortnite games these days. Biggest thing we did was score some. It's true.
Yeah.
Remember
you
how
were drinking in your friend's parents' basement, and you just thought you were so smart for taking a little bit of vodka out of the bottle, like, and filling up the rest with water, and you're like, they'll never notice.
Being underage and, like,
oh my god,
getting into, like, bars, and you were like, yeah, mission accomplished. And now you have 16-year-olds that look older than me for some reason, and I'm just like, what?
Oh, it's crazy.
What's happening?
Oh yeah, of course I did. Who didn't? Cathy's like, I just got a fake ID. I never had a fake ID.
I never had a fake ID.
Oh really?
I had an older friend. I didn't have an older friend. I had a friend who looked older, and she would always buy our booze because she never got carded. Oh, I have some fucking stories. Let me tell you.
Which we're definitely gonna reveal
from
on
high
the
school.
internet.
You know what? Now. I don't fucking care. I could totally tell this story. But do you want to continue with the book, or you want to go to the... I'll tell this story.
We have all the time in the world.
It's true. We always end up be like, we all love this book. And then we just, like,
and then we're done in 45 minutes.
We tangent into something else. Here is a fucking story. Really sorry, anyone from high school watching this. You will be outed, but I'm not going to use anyone's names. So... one of our friends, his dad had, like, a huge fucking house, and he threw a Halloween party because he had a really big basement. It's gonna be, like, music and hanging out, whatever, and booze. Mind you, his dad was home the whole time we were having this party, and, like, knew we were all drinking, but, like, because it was in his house, like, he's like, at least it's, like, in the house and not,
and
like...
at least he's supervising and
kind
like,
of.
He's there in case something happens.
Yeah, which, let me tell you, things did happen at this party.
No.
So, the first thing was, they said it was BYOB. So, everyone, and we're talking, we were in grade 10? So how old was I? Oh my god. 3... math. It was 2003. How old was I? It's 2018, so 15 years ago. Oh my god, I was 16 years old. Right? 16?
Let's say
16 or 17 years old. There you go. Thanks, you, mistress. So it's BYOB. We go to this fucking party. BYOB with teenagers who don't drink, don't know their limits, but every person had a whole bottle of alcohol to themselves. You can see where this story is about to go.
Oh my god.
So everyone's fucking... We showed up late because we were... I was part of drama club back then.
Of course.
Don't make fun of me.
I was in drama club. Are you kidding me? I directed all the fucking
We were in drama club. We were at school filming after school on Friday, and then once we finished, we went to this party, so we all showed up late. Show up late, everyone there already is fucking hammered. Beyond belief. One of my friends is like on like a fucking couch, like looks like she's gonna fucking die because she decided she was gonna drink Goldschlager all night, which is like a cinnamon vodka thing with like gold flakes in it.
Yeah, it's the drink that they have in Superbad. Remember, he's got to
Yes!
track down
Oh
Goldschlager.
my God.
Every time I hear Goldschlager now, I think
So
of Superbad.
she was drunk on that. Everyone's like fucking so messy and wasted. And I get there, and the guy I had a crush on in high school was like making out with this other girl. So I just became immediate. I love that. I just became immediately like distraught and depressed, and I was like, I hate everything. But we had just gone there. My sister was having fun, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be like, we need to leave now. I was like, just angry and whatever. So take my bottle of Jack Daniels that I bought with my friend who bought it for us because she looked older, and we go in like a corner in like the fucking room, and we're just like angry drinking, and we're like, fuck this and all these people and everybody sucks and like guys are the worst and whatever. So then I get up and I go to find my sister and like my other friends, whatever. My friend who was like wasted on Goldschlager, and I'm hanging out with them, and then like I go back to find my friend Liz, who I shouldn't have said her name was Liz, but it's not this Liz. Although that would have been amazing.
And we actually secretly went to the same school.
Imagine?
And just found out.
We just realized like we
oh my gosh,
BFFs
we were
in
best
high school.
friends. How did we not know?
So I hope everyone's enjoying this story. If it's fucking boring, I'm sorry. So I go back to find my friend, and she's disappeared. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
And then I find the empty bottle of Jack Daniels. Mind you, I must have had like 5 swigs of the bottle, and then like I went off. So I wasn't drunk. I just was really sad and angry for the most part. So the bottle's empty.
I just have to
That
point
was
that
real-
out because that's
Wait,
amazing.
I had that. My mom was like, wow, I can't believe you two kept in contact with us. And then we both went, what? She was like, you two went to preschool. That's amazing.
That's the best thing that I've ever heard. Except for this story.
No, I don't know. Like, that's pretty fucking dope. So the bottle's empty. My friend's
God.
gone. And I was like, what the hell's happening? Then I turn around. She's like making out with someone. I was like,
Is
oh.
it the guy you had a crush on?
No, it's
Thank
like
God.
someone else. The
There
guy I
you
had a
go.
crush on was just like wasted and like a mess.
Is that when your crush on him ended?
I think it was actually. And you know what pissed me off the most? Like, the girl he was making out with had a boyfriend. And I was like, she has a boyfriend. Like, I don't have a boyfriend. You could have made out with me. But anyways, that's
You could
fine.
have made out with me.
So that guy had also brought a camcorder to the party
Oh
and
my
was like
God.
filming everyone's sloppiness. Luckily, someone got drunk and puked in the camera bag, so
Fantastic.
this footage does not exist, which is
Someone
amazing.
got drunk and puked in
The camera bag, yes. So my friend's making out with someone. I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening. But next thing you know, I'm trying to look for her again, and I can't find her. And they're like, she's in the bathroom. And I go, and she's passed out in the bathroom, puked all over herself. Like, me and this other girl were like, fuck. And then, like, we take her stuff off, and she's, like, in her bra and underwear. And we, like, trying to put water on her face because she's just, like, fucking gone.
Oh my god.
And then parents start showing up.
Of course.
So one parent comes downstairs and is like, fuck no. And like, you know how there's always the first parent that shows up that sees what's going on, starts calling the other parents, so other parents
chain.
start showing up.
It's amazing how they all have each other's numbers, but it like
Yeah.
somehow it's
So
like,
her mom came and like put her in the car. She ended up having to go to the hospital.
having to get her stomach pumped.
And get her stomach pumped because she had alcohol poisoning. Meanwhile, I'm there with my sister, and me and my sister, fuck, I hope my parents never see this video. Me and my sister like, we need to get the fuck out of here, because if dad comes to pick us up from here, we're getting our asses fucking beat, because that's how it was back in my day. My parents are European. We got chased with spoons and slippers, okay? Spoons and slippers. Yes. So my other friend, like, we were all, none of us were drunk. We were like we need to get out of here. So one of my other friends, she's like, her parents were like the chillest parents ever. Like, they came to pick her up. We went with her and we told my dad pick us up from her house. So like everything was fine. But we're leaving and there's like fucking kids scattered all over the lawn in the front, like throwing up. One girl's like throwing up, and then another girl who's also drunk next to her is like, eat some grass, it'll make your stomach feel better. I'm like, literally dogs do this when they need to throw up. Like, this is not, she's a person. Anyways. And it was that girl who made out with the guy I had a crush on. I was like, you dumb bitch. Anyways. So yeah, so it was like the infamous Halloween, it was a Halloween party too.
Of course
it was like the infamous Halloween party of like grade 10, where everyone got super schmizzy smashed and like random, like there's other things that happened that I'm not going to mention on the stream. I will tell
that
you
is probably
afterwards.
for the best.
But it was just like a lesson in people understanding their limits, I guess.
Ours was the toga party, the infamous
I think
end of year toga party.
Heard about this.
Yeah. I won't go into details, but a lot of the same stuff that you
Yeah.
just described
It's just
happened
kids,
at this toga
kids
party.
like drinking.
It's kids because kids are so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Kids are so
But
fucking dumb.
I feel like you have to like go through shit like that.
Oh, of course, that's how you learn.
But I wasn't huge on drinking until like my very late teens,
Yeah.
early 20s. And so like that's when I started like learning about my limits, where I would like come home barfing my fucking brains out, and my parents would wake up and be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm like, nothing, I ate something bad. And they were like, no, you didn't.
So Quebec is 18, everywhere else in the country is 19, which is why when you live in Ottawa and you're like, I want to go clubbing, but you're 18, you drive across the river to Hull and hang out in some terrible
That's why a lot of
bars over
people
there.
from the States that are like not far from Montreal drive into Montreal for like Frosh Week and stuff like that because they can drink.
Yep.
And it's literally the worst time of year now that I am an old lady.
Yeah. Well, that's story hour.
That's story time. Who orchestrates the party Dionysus?
Probably.
I guess.
Yeah, I definitely have a memory of the toga party where someone was drawing on the wall with permanent marker, and I was sober, God help me, and I was just like, oh my god,
It's
what
the
do we
worst.
do? And I remember just like looking through their basement, the parents' basement, trying to find paint so I could paint over
You're
it.
such a nice person.
Well,
But
I was
how-
mothering the shit out of that
But
party,
that's how
let
I
me
was.
tell you.
Anytime you
Oh
showed
my
up to a
God.
party, I showed up to a party where everyone was drunk already. I
It's
just
18 in
didn't
Alberta
want.
and Manitoba? I didn't know that. Cool.
Oh, it is.
Hey!
Hi, Rocky. So yeah, so like every time I showed up somewhere and everyone was drunk already, I just immediately didn't want to drink anymore because I'm like, I don't want to look like this. I don't want to be this like dumbass over here. But like if I was there when everyone started drinking, I probably would have been the dumbass. 8-year-olds BMX bike.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
So I think the point of these stories are sometimes teenagers do dumb shit.
You sure fucking
Like
do.
accidentally help a god break out of prison.
Well, I don't think she helped her so much as she just did it herself when she felt the timing was right.
Didn't she give her like a cigarette or something?
Yeah,
that
but
she needed.
She needed a cigarette to be able to.
I don't know. Didn't she like?
That's what triggered it.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it as like a crosshair. Oh yeah, the book. Yes, the reason we're all actually
The
here.
reason we're here. Okay, so let's all right, let's discuss. So it seems like everybody enjoyed it. Hey, some people freaking loved it. Some people really liked it. Did anyone dislike it? Don't be afraid.
You can dislike it, but I also want to go into Mistress's question after.
The Morrigan, yeah, who I still don't completely understand,
Neither
but it's
do I.
fucking cool.
Neither do I. But I was gonna say my favorite was probably gonna be Lucy until
My favorite's Lucy as well.
until like they died, and then I was like,
Yeah,
why
Lucy's,
this?
like,
But
that
also
whole-
this one.
Oh,
I can't remember her name.
oh, she's got a really long name.
Amaratsu might be that. Crosshair says, couldn't find one thing to dislike, especially since Lucy is a bit of a joker. Very true. Probably why I like Lucy.
Sakmet I like a lot.
So Morgan, Losing, Morgan is an old Celtic deity, so she has about 100 different sides to her. Oh, so Amaterasu, Japanese sun goddess. So I thought she was cool, but more because of like her aesthetic, I thought was very nice. But everyone's aesthetic is really nice. Oh yeah,
she's so cool.
She's so Rihanna/Tessa Thompson.
She really is.
There's this where you see all of them.
Yeah, they're all sitting. She's just chilling.
Minerva.
Chilling
so
like a villain.
Woden is Odin. Just pronounced differently, I assume, because he has Valkyries. Like that's a Valkyrie.
Yeah.
The book even stepped away from stuff like friends, side stories, parent fight, was just inner monologues, skipping all the use. That's the other thing that I thought was really cool. Like, you know that she's hiding stuff from her parents. And then, like, she gets arrested, and then, like, she has a fight with her parents. But, like, you don't hear the fight. It's all internal monologue. And I thought that was cool because it just kept you on track.
Yeah. We stay with her the entire time, I think.
There's
I think every single thing is through her eyes.
It is, and there's never a branch where it's like, this person's story now. It's all from her perception.
So
Woden is Odin for Normans.
like, how cool is this art?
It's fucking amazing. Oh my god, yes. I don't understand their relationship.
I don't know.
Although I read something... Yeah, that's fucking cool. And I love this picture. I read something on Wikipedia that I wish I hadn't, because it might have been like kind of a spoiler.
Oh no!
About them too.
About Morgan?
About Morgan and Baphomet. Yeah. I won't say what it is. This I loved. Ugh, everything was good. Like the aesthetic of this is like, I fucking love it a lot. Yeah, this freaked me out. So good. Completely immersed into the main protagonist. That is very, very skillfully done. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Crosshair says maybe one negative would be the trope of I don't believe in God's thing with the reporter, like limits to every disbelief. I think it was good that they at least had someone who was questioning everything.
Yeah, someone who's like, this is just a giant publicity stunt.
Yeah, because if they didn't, it would have just been about Laura and her perception of things, which is like they're real and like have a purpose and like admiration for them, and that she somehow like wants to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like she has a bias.
Yeah. And Mistrich brings up a really good point. Like, they are specifically behaving themselves in terms of what they use their powers on, so humans wouldn't actually witness all that much that the gods could do.
Yeah.
So it isn't until the murders start happening that they go, oh my god.
Because they do it more like, that's the other thing. I feel like they're like, this thing happens to them where they're like told that they are a reincarnation of a god.
Uh-huh.
But they can't use, like, they police themselves, they can't use their powers to hurt humans, so they use it to like be famous, almost.
Yeah.
Which is odd. Like, there's so many things you could do.
Yeah, but think about the friggin', the Greek pantheon. Those gods are so petty, and all they do is watch humans and then, like, punish them when they displease them.
Yeah.
They don't do anything.
But it's an exact retelling of that, right?
Exactly. They're so petty. It's so great.
Yeah, and then Kaiser Amick mentions, I like that there's a Terra and not sure which Terra it is. That, and like, who's Terra?
Exactly.
Where's Terra?
Fucking Terra.
Fucking Terra. Like, why does Laura hate Terra?
I don't know, but I need to know who Terra is. I really hope we meet her.
I feel like you
probably in book 2. They've certainly built her up a lot.
Yeah. Probably still exploiting Judge Head. They don't do much that's crazy. Brings balance to the narrative. The fact that there's the reporter brings balance to the narrative. Lois saying maybe would have preferred a reporting have a gods are dicks take on it, but it was still done. It was done well still. The thing is, like, the reporter is questions everything, which is amazing considering she has a degree in mythology. So like,
I love that her name is Cassandra and she has a degree in mythology. Yeah, did you get that connection?
No.
So Cassandra is in the Trojan War. She was taken captive by the Greeks after Troy fell.
Because that's also the name of the main character in Odyssey.
That could be telling.
Oh shit.
But she was basically a seer. Like she could predict the future.
Oh shit.
But because she spurned one of the gods' advances, possibly Apollo.
Okay.
He said, "Fine, I curse you. You can see the future, but no one will ever believe you." So
okay.
she predicts the fall of Troy. She predicts all of this shit, and
no
she's just screaming
her.
at everyone, and everyone just calls her mad. And then she's captured by the Greeks and turned into Agamemnon's sex slave. It's terrible stuff. It's awful.
Well, Greek mythology is pretty shit if you look at it. Well, a lot of mythology is pretty shit.
Terrible stuff happened there. Anyway, Cassandra. So.
What was I gonna say? But they mentioned Cassandra's trans. At the end.
Yeah.
But then I didn't remember, like, Lucy was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry about whatever, because, like, I know you're trans. But I don't remember, like, what they said.
I forget what Lucy said at the beginning. I love how androgynous Lucy is, too.
Would have preferred reporter having a lot. This had a very Vampire the Masquerade vibe without the masquerade. And without the vampires, obviously. Cassandra apology by Lucy was a nice touch too. Not too in the face, but there. Yeah. I feel like towards the end, Lucy was having like redeeming qualities about them show. But then like her head exploded, so.
Are you actually called Cassandra, or are you just another hypocritical little parasite? I think that's what she's talking about. Saying like, oh, did you just name yourself?
Oh. Okay.
Possibly. Yeah.
Anyways. And I thought, okay, maybe Lucy's ending starting might be a lie too. See, I don't think so. Because even the first time Laura goes to visit Lucy, Lucy's just being like an ass.
Yep.
And saying like, oh, well, if you do these things for me, like, I'll give you power, blah, blah.
Yep.
And the second time when Laura comes back and, like, doesn't really have good news.
Lucy's disappointed.
Lucy's disappointed and basically says, that's when she breaks out, I think.
Yeah.
And then
she's like, well, they've all given up on me.
Yeah, and then
so I'm just gonna live however I want.
Is trying to push Laura away, but Laura's not going away. And like ends up kind of saving her. And then that's when Lucy even says like, I tried to push you away and like you keep coming back and like, you know, I lied about giving you powers. But then I'm like, did they lie? Because then at the end when she does this and the thing happens and then I was like, what the fuck's happening? Unless Laura's taking Lucifer's place.
That's my theory.
That was like my immediate reaction. Was like, so one died before it was time,
and so one is like born before its time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
The other thing is like, how come Ananke is always the same?
Because Ananke doesn't die. Ananke stays.
But she's clearly aging.
Yeah.
So there's like a...
So the lie was that giving powers being a lie was a lie. Yes! A triple lie.
And also, good lie is everything. Yeah. That's true. Because the other thing I loved was when Laura and Cassandra are talking. Cassandra's like, yeah, but it's the Prince of Lies. Like, all they do is lie, and then Laura's like, humans lie. So do humans. And she was like, good point. And I was like, exactly.
Everybody lies.
Yeah, this makeup is great.
Ugh.
I'm about to do some
Oh
shit.
my god.
About to do some shit for my...
For your Instagram?
That I never do usually. The other thing is, like, I'm wondering who these people are.
Well, they were the old gods.
They were the old ones, but I'm wondering like which one. Oh, this must be Odin though,
Yeah.
because of the lightning.
Nice touch.
The other ones though, I'm not sure of. Hello. By the way, the whole time Ella's like right here.
Yeah, Ella's just on my lap. She's actually being good. We had a
I
fight
know.
earlier today, so
She's
she's making
quiet.
amends.
So time for a drink of Frozen? No.
Also, Ball was just an Idris Elba badass. Oh yeah, is it time to start casting?
Oh my god, yes. Here we fucking. First of all, this Florence and the Machine. Very much.
Yes.
Very Florence and the Machine. This. In my.
I love that. She's been doing this for an hour and it's been all climax. Like, what a way to to describe a concert.
It's yeah, but like everybody passes out at the concert. She like touches her or something. And they're saying like it's like everyone's
just, like,
everyone's like orgasming and like passing
Yeah.
out. I mean, it's so weird.
It's the gods, like, spreading their
Okay, let's
god seed
flip in
everywhere.
cast people.
Hooray!
I'm gonna go to the back where all like the random images are of people. Okay,
Ooh.
Laura.
Oh, I know who I would cast as Lucy Mistrich.
who would you cast?
Evan Rachel Wood.
Okay, I was gonna cast you.
Aw, thank you.
I think you could be a fucking dope, Lucy.
I would fucking kill for that shit.
Yeah.
Man.
You
Yes.
have to like, well, I could put a wig on for short hair. You need to cut your hair.
Just cut it. Let's go.
Would you?
Sure. For a role like that, yes. Yeah.
I think they pay you extra when you have to do that, by the way. That didn't happen for Fred's role when he had to shave his head, but I think generally, if you're like a big star, they tell you. So, but also, even though I don't...
Thanks, Mistrich.
Okay, so I saw all those comments yesterday, and I haven't looked up the commercial yet, and I'm going to.
I'm surprised I haven't popped up on your Instagram or Facebook because I'm everywhere.
Is it for real on like social media?
People keep tagging me in posts, yeah. I show up as sponsored videos everywhere.
I am so excited.
Oh,
It's
God.
more just so I can be like, that's my friend.
That's my friend.
People gonna see it and be like, that's my friend. Is that your friend? No, it ain't. That's my friend.
Unless we're also friends, in which case.
Who the hell would I cast as Laura? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like who she reminds me of. But Lucy, Evan Rachel Wood, I kind of agree. Just because she looks like her.
Well, yeah, like she
though I
likes
don't
to
really
go.
like
She
Evan
likes to
Rachel
walk
Wood.
the red carpet wearing like tuxes.
Suits, yeah.
She looks amazing in a tux.
I'd also accept. What's her name? Oh my god, I can't remember. I have to look it up.
Who?
She was in.
That's true, Mistrich. There are a lot of Banks of Canada. Oh, you're thinking Tilda Swinton? Yeah.
Yes.
Mistrich already said Tilda.
Oh,
Swinton.
okay. So I agree with Mistrich about Tilda Swinton. This. Where should I go from here?
Okay, Laura, possibly. I think her name is Amanda Steinberg.
Yes, I know you're talking about.
Oh, balls. No, that's not.
But
her.
it's. Yeah, I know you're talking about. It's Amandla with an L.
Amanda Stenberg.
I agree.
I think she could do that hair really well.
Yep.
And she was born in '98, so she's 20. That works.
That works. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's who I was thinking of too. They kind of have the same face.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, Judi Dench is a Nanki. Yes.
Her or I'm so bad with names today, guys. Like I've had a week.
Red Cabbage.
Yes. Red. Obviously, all I'm gonna find is fucking red.
Oh, Helen Mirren.
Yes.
Helen Mirren would be great. She doesn't look as much like her. Like she doesn't look like small and frail, hunched over kind of thing.
I don't think she looks that frail. She doesn't look that frail. She's just old.
Yeah, she looks like small. You know?
Or
Maggie Smith would also do a good job.
Yes, I agree. I fucking love Maggie Smith.
Or, this would be very... Yes. Come on. Angela Lansbury.
So
She looks just like her. This is brilliant. And she's 93 years old, so we better make this movie fast.
Oh,
I know.
Angela.
I know, Angela.
So I would fucking cast Florence and the Machine for this girl.
The only thing is, while she's on stage, I absolutely agree Florence and the Machine, but off stage, she's like, you know, kind of flighty.
Hippie-ish.
I don't think I've ever seen an interview with her. Florence.
With me either.
Like, do you think she would do that?
But who else would you put then? I'm trying to think of like quirky, not weird, but like quirky actresses. Morgan does need 4 actors. But actually, I would cast the same. Oh, Morgan for me would be Charlize, maybe. Because she has like the attitude.
Crosshair, me too. I'm so glad you mentioned that. It might just be because of her hair, but like...
Oh, but personality-wise too.
Yeah, right?
It would work.
Isla Fisher.
Yes! For Morgan, because I would cast her in each of the versions of Morgan.
Great.
Like she could fucking do it. It's fucking Charlize.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. Sakmet, Rihanna, or Tessa Thompson. And Tessa Thompson's also being cast in our Saga movie, so she's gonna be really busy working for our studio.
It's true. Charlize is really good. Honestly, like this whole thing could be Charlize as every character in the cast.
And I wouldn't be mad.
Exactly. And then there's
the men.
Bal, who I would choose the guy who did he was Warmonger in Black Panther.
Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Also just because Michael B. Jordan. Oh, okay.
Either him or
Atomic
Mike
Mistrich,
Coulter.
Atomic Blonde. Okay. I love the action in that film so much because it's done by a stunt team. Like, who is this? Oh,
this
I
is
know
Luke
this.
Cage, bruh.
But I don't watch the Marvel things on Netflix.
Right. Well, he's also 42. Maybe we need to cast everyone.
I feel like it's a younger guy. That's why Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, you're right.
And Michael B. Jordan, because he played Warmonger, has the cockiness that Bal has.
That's true. That's true, and I could see him rocking that suit for the show.
And then the other characters, like we didn't really meet them yet, so it's hard to say. Like Odin and what are their names?
Who would play Cassandra?
Minerva.
Minerva
and okay, we said that. That's the thing. Minerva, we just met like at the end, so I don't know. I'd have to know more about their personality, and they're a 12-year-old. Oh, Stranger Things girl.
Ooh.
What's her name? Millie Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown, yeah.
Done. Casting complete. I think. Right?
Yeah.
Well, for the
I said
oh,
Mike
Cassandra
Coulter.
though we didn't say.
Yeah, I don't know. I would want to actually cast a trans actor.
I asked would I don't know.
I think that's important for representation.
Or I would cast Ezra Miller.
How amazing are those Playboy pictures?
I didn't see them yet.
What?
Can we look at them right now?
They're so good.
Ah!
Oh, what are you doing?
Ezra. Oh, is this... Wait.
Go scroll. No, it's okay.
First of all, did you see this? This is at the Fantastic Beasts premiere.
He's so cool.
And this is at another Fantastic Beasts... Like...
Yep.
Oh my god. I'm really sad that he's so young, but like, god damn it, Ezra Miller.
Yeah, we did. I proposed Mike Coulter, but I think Michael B. Jordan is a better bet because he's younger. He has that more like...
Woden, get the Daft Punk guys. Agree. But then who? Then there'd need to be a bunch of Valkyries. Because there was only one Valkyrie with him, but there's multiple Valkyries. but that could be like so many people. If the Valkyries fight for him, I would just cast a bunch of stunt women.
Yes. Just take the stunt woman from Wonder Woman.
Yep. There you go.
Boom. Done.
Done. We just cast a movie.
You're welcome.
Looking for money to make this movie.
Also, a bunch of celebrities' email addresses. So if you know anything, Charlize,
slide
you're
in the
out there.
DMs.
If you're watching,
Charlize, if you're watching, we want you.
we also don't have a script.
But we will make one. For Cassandra, we were saying maybe Ezra Miller or a trans actor. Oh, I can't spell. Oh, instead of.
Hi-oh.
Oh, this could work. But it would need to be okay. But
You know what though?
I know who this is.
You know what?
They're on Glee, I think.
Oh, really?
At one point.
I think that would be really interesting.
I'd be
Laverne
down
Cox
for
would do a
Laverne.
good job.
Dude. Fucking, I love Laverne Cox.
Oh.
Who's this?
Asia Kate Dillon.
Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
And also in Billions. Okay.
And Dillon is non-binary. Interesting.
Maria Scott.
This is so fucking
Ross.
When we said Catherine, Fantastic Beasts, you looked at Catherine Waterston. Who's that? Oh.
You know what? She could play Cassandra.
She definitely has the look, but I feel that we should be casting
I would still cast fucking
a
Ezra Miller.
trans actor.
Did you see the second movie?
No,
I did.
I haven't even seen the first one.
Do you like Harry Potter?
Yes, I like Harry
You
Potter.
should watch them.
Uh,
It's the first one's on Netflix now.
But when will I watch Jeopardy?
Oh my god. Not gonna lie, I also saw that and I fucking love Jeopardy. And I saw that it was on Netflix and I was like, well, I know what I will be binging.
Every single morning, Scott and I make breakfast, get our coffee, and watch like 3 episodes of Jeopardy in a row.
I want to do that. Except I have to go to work.
There's only 2
early.
seasons on there though.
Oh, they put
Or
every season of Drag Race on though. Did you see that?
What?
Yeah, girl. Remember it was only season like 2,
Yes, oh.
2 and 8?
No, it was 8 and 9.
Yeah,
That's it.
guess what? They're all there now. Liz is having a panic attack.
My heart.
Did you see the All-Stars lineup? I know, what a stupid question.
Why the fuck would you even ask me that?
I know. We'll talk about that after.
No, we're gonna talk about it now.
We need to catch up. That's gonna be part of our catching up after the stream. That's why
Oh my god.
That's why we were late.
It's true. It's true.
Literally every season is on Netflix now. Get your friggin' Drag Race fix, guys.
See y'all in 2020.
What?
Oh my god. And the best thing is, I've seen all of these seasons, but now I can see
Yeah,
them
but now
even
you
more
can
easily.
binge them so much easier.
Okay, but why isn't All Stars on there though?
Oh, I don't know. Are you excited, Ella? She's like, bitch, why are you talking to me?
Oh, we haven't even chosen the next book, so
Oh, let's do that.
we usually do right before we start streaming, and then we forgot to.
Did you? I saw you Googling.
Yeah, that.
Is it this?
Yeah,
What the hell is this?
I don't know, but the cover looks cool.
We never discussed this, but I'm down. It's that or actually these are pretty good too.
Oh, really?
I think I read one of them. Ah, didn't we want to do this? Did we do this?
Oh.
Do you have it already? I think you
Somewhere.
do. Hold on.
Yes, I do.
Hold on. Let's look at our list. Although, also this.
Oh.
And it would be the second manga we do. because we did Sailor Moon, and I might have the first book. Fred.
Okay, so that's a possibility.
And it's actually easy to find online mangas.
Should we let our peeps decide? Should we give them a few options?
Yes. You know what? Let's friggin' do this.
All right.
Do we want to like just?
No, we're gonna present you with 2 options.
So what do you want the second option to be?
I think it should be that or
and that.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, here. Let's find links so that people can read about them. What the fuck? Hold on.
This is one of Nyla's favorite comic. Oh, I'll actually ask her if she'd want to come talk about it.
Is it
on the
this?
stream. Yeah. She has two top like favorite mangas, and like this is one of them. You can, of course, read both.
This is the first option.
And the second option is this. Yay!
Option 1, Battle Angel Alita.
Option 2, Paper Girls. Volume 1, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm down to read
Nyla
either.
maybe would wanna join us. For
I'll ask. She like hates being recorded, so.
Hey Kaiser Omnic, I'm right there with you. Like I'm gonna be busting into this, so that I can lend it to Cathy and she can bust into this. I don't know how many volumes they have. Why am I reading the end? Don't look at me.
Yeah. Why would you flip starting from the end? I can't look at the links.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not? I found it. Oh shit! Oh god! What the hell?
This is very exciting.
I feel like we're right there with you, like in this excitement of discovering the book.
Oh yes, of course. Crosshair goes into these novels blind. Well, obviously yes. Please
Okay,
don't read too much
so
about it.
Crosshair, just like pick from the name.
I think Crosshair chose Battle Angel Alita. It looks like we have 2 votes for that one because Mistrich found it.
Yeah,
in the corner
Mistrich,
of
do you
the
want to
room.
read Alita again? And then I want to know everyone else's choice.
And I want to make sure that Alita is on Amazon, so I can get my hands on it.
Probably is. Sure, I remember nothing about it. Excellent.
Deluxe.
Edition 1. You'll be able to find it. Especially since there's a movie coming out. And Fred has it, so I can lend it to you if anything.
It would be this, right? This is volume 1.
Yes.
Think.
1 sounds intriguing. Sounds like an
Sellers.
MS, that'd be cool to change. That's the thing. It's a manga.
Because it's not Last Order Omnibus.
No.
Right?
I'll figure out which one it is.
Will
and
you
I'll
tweet it?
Yeah. But it's the first book in the Battle Angel Alita series. See, it's on Google Play.
Oh,
It's on a lot of like manga readers. You can buy it there also, because it's like it's a pretty well known. I mean, they're making a movie about it. Like it's a well known manga. I'm pretty sure
cool.
it's that. So
we're pretty sure it's this.
The way
Guys.
my friend Nyla like described it to me, for her it's like gritty and it's like very like cyberpunk-ish,
Yeah.
which is stuff she likes, and yeah, so very recommended.
Okay. Okay. I'm excited.
Sure Indigo has it. They have the box set, but it's yeah, the first.
I could just get the hardcover deluxe edition.
Yeah,
It's so deluxe.
it's not the omnibus,
Okay. It's not the omnibus, everybody.
but it's definitely like first volume.
There's so many. Whoa. Anyway. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah. I think the deluxe edition is the same.
Usually it says
After more than a decade out of print.
okay, 400 paid deluxe editions featuring only translation.
I mean, it would.
No, Ella's just like sitting on the armrest. I'm scared for her life.
Oh, Ella. You think you have a different one? Which one do you have, Mistrich?
Yeah, but if Mistress has one of the original volumes, like the cover's gonna look different. Because the ones Fred has don't look like this.
Okay. So you know what? As soon as you get home, if you could check, and then we'll make sure that everyone's reading the same thing.
Yes.
Although it would be pretty funny if we all read different versions.
That'd be. Well, I'm hoping we at least all read like starting from the beginning and not.
Yeah, that would be bad.
And not like start reading the second volume and you're like, what the fuck's going on in this book?
Well, that's what happened with Crosshair accidentally, right? You read ahead
yeah.
on something. Okay, when are we gonna do this? Oh, you have volume 3.
Christmas is coming up.
Oh, this is going to be challenging.
Oh boy. Oh, let me go get my phone so I actually
man.
can be like yes or no.
Oh yeah, you were in a whole different Spider-Verse.
Oh, it was Spider-Man?
Yep. Yeah, let's read volume 3. Ha 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 ha. Mistrich calling the shots. Mistrich has volume 3, therefore we will all read volume 3. So the only thing about this weekend is I know that Scott wanted to do birthday celebration stuff.
Which is fine because that Sunday morning I can't. I have a brunch thing.
Excuse me, are you cheating on us with brunch?
It's like it's our usual like friend Christmas gathering. We're just doing a brunch this time. Don't judge me.
A likely story.
Unlikely story.
Okay, well then I'm out of town from the 17th to the 28th.
Yeah,
so
'cause
we
it's
have
Christmas.
two choices. We could either do the 9th or the 30th.
The 30th. I mean, both those days work for me. So
Do you want to do the 30th then, and everyone can read this over
over the holiday,
Christmas?
I'm down because it'll be like. We can also change it. No, we want to do it on Sundays. I was gonna say because I'm off.
That's tradition, my friend.
Yeah, I'm down with the 30th.
Perfect. Done. Booking it.
December 30th. So you have extra time.
Yeah, you have
To
tons
read
of
it.
time. Which is good because if I do end up ordering it, then it'll have some time to arrive.
Especially because Canada Post is on strike. Is what I heard.
What? That explains why all these checks are lost in the mail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm waiting on a bunch of checks from the commercial.
It's because of Canada Post.
Come to me!
My sister just...
I need my money!
Bitch, better have my money. I asked my sister for something for Christmas, and like she doesn't want to order it online because of the Canada Post thing. Which is gonna fuck me over because all I do is order things online for Christmas. I don't like going shopping in stores. But Amazon's using different providers now because of it.
Yay! Thank you, Crosshair. Much obliged. Alright, well, does anybody have anything else to say about the book? I feel like we all said we liked
friggin'
it,
loved
this was
it.
our favorite god, this is who we would cast in the movie. We love the art.
Sorry, I'm
It's
getting
compelling.
stabbed.
We want to read more.
Yep.
Yeah.
I might read more when I go home.
Oh shit!
Episode 10 is at the start of next year. Was it like that last time too?
Possibly. And then season 3. Oh, yeah. So wait, how many episodes does each season have?
10.
10.
Because then we do our, like, top 10 list. We, like, rank the 10 books.
So we'll do that in January.
Oh, so the January episode can be a longer episode. Maybe.
Yeah, perfect.
Because we'll go through the book
We'll have
for
our pizza
January.
party.
Book for January, pizza party, and while we're pizza partying, discuss what our top 10, like rank our 10 books for the year.
Yeah, which means that will be everybody's homework, but we'll give that homework to you on December 30th.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm excited now. What's gonna be our last book? Oh man.
Miss Trich would like us to add to the list the Ring manga.
Oh
so
my
I
god,
have-
why do you want me to have nightmares?
Yeah, and I will never sleep again. Mr. Trich is like, well,
It's
this was also in my pile of stuff, so let's read that one too.
Oh my god. I don't know if I'd be okay with a scary book.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Mind you, my imagination's like too much sometimes.
I give this book divine 9.4 out of 10.
Oh damn, that's pretty high.
I can't wait for us to do the top 10, like the list for season 2. But then we're also gonna have to do like a list of all time. That's gonna be nuts.
I think for all time we should do a top 5. Mind you, that makes it harder. But we should do
no,
it
top
that-
5 is good.
It makes it like less intense.
Less intense.
I don't know. I feel like getting to 5 would be hard, but not as hard as like going to 10. I don't know.
I guess.
Was Glitter Bomb horror? See, Glitter Bomb I didn't find, well, it is horror, but I wasn't scared after reading it because like I knew what the thing was ish.
Okay.
Whereas The Ring, it's like fucking supernatural shit, and I can't. I still to this day have never finished watching The Exorcist. Cannot watch like any Paranormal Activity movie. I think I started watching one in the middle of the fucking day because I'm like, let me try
I have
this
not
out.
seen that one either.
And it was the middle of the day, and I was still like, can't do this, turning it off. But if it's like horror and gore and stuff like that, I'm fine with it. It's just I don't like supernatural stuff. Even though I'm listening to a podcast with supernatural stuff right now, but it actually started to give me nightmares, so I had to stop listening to the podcast.
I was reading the synopses for The Haunting of Hill House because I will never, ever, ever watch that
I
show.
want to watch it, but like,
Don't do it.
the thing is, I also
Don't do it, man.
I like
No.
getting scared
You don't understand.
in certain
Oh.
in this. Anyways, I like watching scary movies. Fred does not even want to hear about it. Like, Fred does not like scary stuff. Doesn't want to watch horror movies. Even things like, well, I'm not going to watch Hereditary because that's like a paranormal thing. But the thing where they all have to be quiet and there's that guy,
A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place. Like that, it's like, it's monsters, so I know where to like pinpoint my fear at. So it's fine. But like, I want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it alone. But Fred doesn't want to watch it with me. So then I just don't watch it because I don't want to watch it alone. So,
Well, you could watch it with Scott because he wants to watch these
really?
fucking things, and I'm like, nope, absolutely not.
Well,
Under
then
no circumstances.
Scott's gonna come over and watch
and
movies.
Fred and I will watch
come here.
Drag Race here.
Oh God.
We'll
Or
watch
you'll just
Jane
play-
Austen
you'll
movies.
play- I was gonna say you can come over and play video games, so I guess if you want to make it watch Drag Race, that's fine.
Ah, we want to make him watch Jane Austen.
I
I
tried
don't
to
have a
make
Jane
him.
Austen buddy
I
anymore.
I
It's
make
very
him
sad.
watch Drag Race, and he's just like, I think he just like, he's just trying to be polite, and like pretends to pay attention. Doesn't know what the fuck is going on though.
Ah, classic Fred.
He's so cute. Lo, you're a little far, so don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe Ben would want to watch scary stuff though.
Maybe.
I don't know how Ben.
And
is
then
with
when you
scary.
guys are scared and have peed
You'll
your
hear-
pants,
you'll
don't
hear
come
us-
crying to
Oh,
me.
I will 100% come down here and be like, guess I'm sleeping in your bed between you and Scott. Thanks.
I mean, all right. It's happened before, so.
With me? Here comes Ella. Is Ripley left, right?
Yeah, she's gone.
Okay. I didn't see her leave. All right.
Yay! Crosshair's joining the No Horror Party. No Horror Party has wine and cheese.
Why
and
can't
pizza.
the horror party have all those things?
I can't eat delicious things while I watch horror movies because I'm too busy going like this, so I can't eat.
It's true.
It's
Remember
very
Until
upsetting.
Dawn?
All I wanted to do was eat popcorn. That's all I wanted to do, and I was
So,
hiding behind a couch.
You know they're making another game, right?
Of course they are.
And you know, like, we're all gonna get together and play
Of
it
course
again.
we are, and I'm gonna be hiding behind the couch again.
It's great.
Okay.
And Fred and I might get VR, so we might get that inpatient game. It's gonna be scary as fuck.
I will not be putting that on my head. That's for damn sure.
People forget when you're doing VR, just close your eyes. Boom. Problem solved. Close your eyes. I'm not horror. I just
Whenever
don't
I say I'm a wimp, people are like, oh yeah. Like, they're not surprised.
I'm not no horror. I'm no paranormal stuff. Because I love, like, gory horror movies. Like Saw. I love Saw. All the Saw movies.
Oh, I love Saw.
That's what I mean. But, like, that's horror.
It's the jumps. Gore.
I don't mind jumps.
give
I don't
two
mind
shits about.
jump
It's
scares.
the jump scares.
I don't
It's
mind
the,
jump
like,
scares.
I'm walking down a hall and the music's going. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah, so you
and
know
I
it's
there's
coming.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It's the suspense.
Yes.
But that's great.
No, it's fucking terrible.
I don't like haunting possession things because then I go to sleep at night and I wake up feeling like I'm being watched and then I'm gonna get possessed.
But then you realize that I'm just there.
I wish that was it. Because then I'd be like, how'd you get in here? You're like, I'm a ghost. And then I'll be like, ah.
Did you just punch me?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, well, I'm glad we got these important facts out of the way. We talked about embarrassing teenage parties.
Sure
We
did. I
talked
can't believe
about
I've told that fucking
We
story.
talked about Ella being a little biatch. Oh, come here, you little turd. Oh, my goodness me.
Ella, special guest. Ella, what did you think about the book? She just fucking lied down and just didn't even look at me. You sassy lady.
She's the queen of bitchery. She's got crusties.
It's so cute. You're just like... Oh, I saw Misty yesterday. Oh, we'll talk about this later.
No, let's just continue our conversation.
We're just on stream talking about shit.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
We appreciate it.
We hope to see you on December 30th. And we'll all talk about what we did over the holidays.
Yay! And discuss Alita, Battle Angel Alita, Volume 1. I'll make sure to find the link for where to buy it, the actual copy that we want.
And she
Although
will
I'm
use
pretty
hashtag
sure
Punchy Book Club.
I will use hashtag Punchy Book Club, and I will just say I'm pretty sure if you find one that says Volume 1, that's the one you should be reading.
Hope to see you at Changeling tonight at 6. Otherwise, maybe over the week on the interwebs. Catch you all on the flippity flop. Thank you, Crosshair, for being the boss man.
Yay! And thanks everyone for joining us.
Thank
for
you,
the
everybody, for
talk.
joining us.
Bye!